us a joke.
Okay, let me read that one. Okay, Grandpa and Gordon. Tell us the joke, Gordon. Tell us the joke about the moose turd pie.
In front of these kids?
Is that good?
Well, it uses the word you just said, the T-U-R-D.
Turd?
Yeah.
My kids hear worse.
Yeah, they've already heard it twice now. 30 seconds, so.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Let's listen to this joke. Okay, let's listen to a joke that Grandpa's going to tell us. Sam Alvin.
There was this man who was working his way through college, and he got a job working on the railroad. And he worked on the railroad, and they had to put in tracks all day long, so they went out and they hammered, and they worked, and they came back in, and they would eat dinner, and there would be one man who made dinner for everybody. But the thing was, if you ever complained about the food, then you had to become the cook, and nobody wanted to become the cook. So one day this young man was out working on the railroad, all day long. He was tired. He came back in and they served some dinner. He said, "This is awful." And the cook took off his hat, threw it down and said, "Thank you, you're now the cook." So the next day, this young man, instead of going out and laying track, he's got to prepare food for all these men. So he does this, and all of a sudden weeks go by, and he's really just fed up with this. And he says, I gotta find some way to get out of this job. I can't stand being the cook anymore. I gotta find somebody else who will complain about the food so that I can go back and lay track. So he goes out into the woods and he walks along and he finds some moose poop. I'm going to make me a moose poop pie. I'm going to serve it. Somebody's going to complain about it, and they're going to become the cook. So he takes all this moose poop, and there's another word for it called turds. And he gets it all together, and he bakes up a big moose turd pie. And so that night, everybody has dinner, and for dessert, he brings out the moose turd pie. And the biggest, nastiest man on the railroad cuts a piece of it, he takes a big bite, and he spits it out and says, "My God, that's moose turd pie!" But it's good, though.
It's Charlotte's turn.
That's the moose turd pie. But it's good, though.
Okay. Want me to read it?
Have you seen the movie The Help?
Okay, let me read it.
Does it talk about that in it?
What?
Kind of.
Gordon, what?
One of the Help. One of the
What's
black
your
ladies.
favorite TV show?
Oh, come on, everybody knows that. NCIS.
And what else?
That's,
I thought it was the alligator.
well, I like that. The
Swamp.
swamp people.
Swamp
Good.
people.
I want to do it next.
No, I haven't.
What's my favorite alligator movie? Swamp People.
I want to play.
No, it's my turn.
Brody, you want to read one?
It's Chloe's turn.
And what's your favorite show?
NCIS.
Okay, Chloe's turn.
What date, time, and state were you born at?
I was
Born in a state
I
of
hate
confusion.
I hate to say it. I was born in the state of confusion, which is another name for New York. I was born in the borough of Manhattan, which is Manhattan. I was born on, I believe it was a Friday, February 17th at 7:14
So
p.m.
you have been born by now.
Yes, my birthday is taking place by now. And so, by every single right, I'm a 100% Yankee. And so when I talk to my southern relatives who know where I was born, they always point that out to me. Gordon, you're a Yankee.
Hey, Brody, your turn.
How many states in the USA has Gordon been to?
No, been to or have not been to. I mean, read that again.
How many states in the U.S. has Gordon hasn't?
Been to. Hasn't.
Yeah,
Has
hasn't.
not. There's only one state I've not been to, that's the state of Alaska. And I've been to every other state except Alaska.
Wow.
You should go there.
I should.
My mom's best friend lives there.
Wow.
Okay,
We should go
this
visit her.
This is Perseus.
I'm next.
What is
I'm next.
put back together?
Why do you like to take a call and put back together?
Computers.
Can I do another one? No, I'm next.
Abby's turn.
What was the name of Harold's dog growing up?
Harold's dog.
Harold. That's Grandpa.
Harold, that's my name. And my dog's name was Buddy.
you know what kind of dog it was? Golden Retriever.
He looked like a golden retriever, but he was a mixed breed dog from the dog pound. And
I always
so,
thought it was a Golden Retriever.
well, he kind of looks like it, but I don't think he was a golden retriever.
My turn.
Okay,
Gordon's
What's your
favorite car.
favorite spot?
favorite car. There's only one car, and this is a car which they will never sell to women. You have to, the only people who can get this are men. It's a Porsche 911. They won't sell them to women. Women can't have this car.
Why?
Because women are too wimpy to drive a 911.
That's why they can only drive boxers.
They can drive other Porsches, but not the 911. They won't sell them to women.
Grandpa,
Yes.
what's your favorite spot?
Favorite spot? You mean like in place on the earth or place at home or
Places to
what?
go to.
Favorite place to go to would have to be Flathead Lake in Montana.
My turn.
Let's do this.
Are you having your ashes spread there?
Okay.
Oh, man, it's just spread in the nearest dumpster at Walmart.
How many times did all goats?
Oh,
Abby.
goodness gracious.
What is that, Abby? You built that earth? Okay, listen.
How many times did all the goats make their shit?
Well, I'll have to consult my logbook here and see what it says. If I go to the last page where I made my very last jump, it will tell me the answer to that. And I flip to the last page. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And what day and year?
It'll have all that information here. My last jump was jump number 595, made the 3rd of April, 1971, from a height of 2,500 feet in a Cessna 195. You're kidding.
Why'd you stop in 71?
That's just the way it is.